Look up at the night sky. What do you see? Billions of stars, infinite possibilities. But listen closely. What do you hear? Silence. Absolute, terrifying silence. For decades, we have scanned the heavens, begging for a sign, a signal, a whisper. We have found nothing but static. This is the greatest mystery of our existence. Are we truly alone in this endless void? Or is something out there, hiding in the dark, watching us scream into the abyss? The mathematics say the universe should be teeming with life. The reality is a graveyard of ghosts. We are about to peel back the layers of the cosmos to confront the chilling truth. Prepare yourself. We are not looking for friends. We are looking for answers. And some answers are better left in the dark. In 1961, astronomer Frank Drake wrote an equation on a chalkboard. It was simple, elegant, and terrifying. The Drake equation. It calculates the number of active, communicative civilizations in our Milky Way galaxy. 7 variables: rate of star formation, fraction of stars with planets, number of planets that can support life. When you run the numbers, the result is staggering. There should be millions of civilizations right now. Millions. So, where is everybody? This discrepancy is the Fermi Paradox. It is the headache that keeps astrophysicists awake at night. If the universe is 13.8 billion years old, surely someone else should have conquered the stars by now. But we see no ships. We hear no transmissions, just the cold, indifferent echo of the Big Bang. Why is the galaxy so quiet? Enter the theory of the Great Filter. This hypothesis suggests there is a barrier to life so high, so difficult, that almost no species can cross it. It is a cosmic sieve that weeds out life before it can become interstellar. The question is the filter behind us, or is it ahead of us? If it is behind us, we are the lucky ones, the miraculous anomaly that survived the impossible odds of Genesis. But if the filter is ahead of us, then we are doomed. It means that advanced civilizations inevitably destroy themselves through nuclear war, artificial intelligence, or environmental collapse. We might be walking through a graveyard of dead worlds, oblivious to the fact that we are next in line for extinction. Imagine a dark forest at night. It is deadly quiet. Not because there are no animals, but because they are hiding. This is the dark forest theory. It suggests the universe is full of life, but every civilization is a hunter, armed and paranoid. To survive, you must remain silent. If you reveal your location, you are annihilated by a more advanced predator. In this scenario, our radio broadcasts are not messages of peace. They are a death wish. We are the foolish child shouting in a jungle full of tigers. Maybe the silence of the universe is not emptiness. Maybe it is fear. The smart civilizations know better than to pick up the phone. They know that in the cosmic game of survival, the first rule is, do not get caught. We are carbon-based chauvinists. We assume life needs water, oxygen, and warmth because that is what we need. But the universe is stranger than our biology. What about silicon-based life thriving in molten lava? Or organisms that breathe methane on frozen moons? On Titan, Saturn's largest moon, rivers of liquid methane flow under an orange sky. Could something be swimming in those alien seas? Something that does not share a single strand of DNA with us? We look for mirror images of ourselves, but the alien might be so fundamentally different that we would not even recognize it as life. It could be a sentient cloud of gas, a living crystal structure, or a shadow on the wall. We are limiting our search to what we know, ignoring the infinite possibilities of what we fear. Let us look closer to home. Jupiter's moon, Europa. Beneath its cracked, icy shell lies a global ocean containing twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. Heated by tidal forces, this dark abyss could harbor an entire ecosystem. Giant tube worms, bioluminescent predators, or things we cannot name. NASA plans to send the Europa clipper to taste the plumes of water erupting into space. But what if we find something? What if we drill through the ice and something looks back? Finding microbial life would rewrite science. Finding complex life would rewrite religion, philosophy, and our place in the hierarchy of existence. We are desperate to find life, but are we ready to share our solar system? Or will we treat them as we treat everything else we discover? August 15th, 1977. The Big Ear radio telescope in Ohio detected a strong narrowband radio signal. It lasted 72 seconds. It came from the constellation Sagittarius. Astronomer Jerry Amon circled it on the printout and wrote one word: wow. It had all the hallmarks of an artificial origin. It was loud, focused, and elusive. We never heard it again. Was it a passing ship? A glitch? Or a lighthouse beacon sweeping across the galaxy? We have been listening for nearly 50 years since, but the wow signal remains the only time the universe might have whispered back. It is a ghost story in the data. A fleeting moment where we thought we made contact, only to be left holding a dial tone. The silence after the scream is always the loudest. We obsess over little green men in flying saucers, but the real invasion might be microscopic. The theory of Panspermia suggests life exists throughout the universe, distributed by space dust, meteoroids, and comets. Life on Earth might have started from a Martian rock crash landing here billions of years ago. But this works both ways. If we bring samples back from Mars or Enceladus, we risk bringing back a pathogen our immune systems have never seen. An alien virus. No cure, no immunity. Total biological collapse. The greatest threat isn't a laser beam from orbit. It is a single replicating cell that treats the human body as a new host. The war of the worlds might not be fought with soldiers, but with hazmat suits and quarantines. Biological life is fragile. It needs air, food, and specific temperatures. Machines do not. It is highly probable that the first aliens we meet will not be biological beings, but artificial intelligence. Post-biological civilizations. They could be von Neumann probes, self-replicating machines sent out to explore and mine the galaxy. They do not sleep. They do not die. They just consume. If an ancient civilization built a superintelligence millions of years ago, the creators might be dust, but their machines are still running, watching, waiting. We are teaching our own AI to think. Are we inadvertently creating the very thing that will replace us? Or are we just building the interface to communicate with the machine gods that already rule the stars? History teaches us a brutal lesson about first contact. When a technologically advanced civilization meets a primitive one, it rarely ends well for the primitive side. Think of Columbus and the indigenous peoples. Now apply that to the galaxy. If aliens can reach Earth, their technology is akin to magic compared to ours. We would be helpless. Stephen Hawking warned us against shouting into the cosmos. He argued that advanced aliens might be nomads, looking to conquer and colonize. To them, we might be nothing more than ants building an anthill next to a construction site. They would not hate us. They would just pave over us. The assumption that advanced intelligence brings advanced morality is a dangerous gamble, one we are making every day. We scan the skies for monsters, for saviors, for friends. But maybe the scariest answer to the Fermi Paradox is that we are the only ones. Maybe the great filter is behind us, and we are the first civilization to wake up in this galaxy. The responsibility is terrifying. If we destroy ourselves, the universe goes dark again. The flame of consciousness goes out. We are the custodians of life in a cold, dead cosmos. That thought is isolating, heavy, and profound. We are drifting on a lonely raft in an endless ocean of night. There is no one coming to save us. There is no one to blame but ourselves. Look up at the stars one last time. They are beautiful. But remember, for now, they are painfully, utterly silent.